From Greece, that's the September Codes and Humanized. They were on the Prog stage, first up pretty much on the Saturday. They went down a storm. They had a very big crowd who seemed to really enjoy the show, which was a great sign. And afterwards, I managed to speak to the band backstage about their performance.
We feel great, all the members of the band. It's an honor for us to be here in the place that this music was invented, actually. We're having a great time from a Thursday night. We saw great bands playing, and today it was our turn to try out, connect with you people here, and it was such a great time for us. Thank you very much. It feels great.
Honestly, we didn't expect so much crowd in 12 in the morning. You know, everyone was having breakfast or hangover, as you said, from the night before. It was great. It all went okay. The sound was great, so everything was fine.
So, you've been together a while. The album has gone down very well. I first started playing stuff on the show last year, I think.
Yes.
So it must have been good for you to finally play that stuff out here in the UK.
Great feedback. People approached us, and I heard well, didn't I? Huh?
Yeah. Yes.
People approached and said, "Great stuff. Thank you very much." It's a very great pleasure for us to find ears willing to hear such a music, because progressive is a difficult music, and especially in our places, it's not popular at all. And it was it's such an honor today to see in people's eyes that they enjoyed that. We see some heads rolling. We felt some smiles coming over, and people told us about the songs for our current job, which has not been yet released, that they sound great too. Perfect.
I was going to say, yes, that the new material sounded very interesting. You were working on the new songs, and is it right they have a more of a kind of Greek feel to them? Is that right?
Yes, you are absolutely correct. We may not have the bass as people to play blues or hard rock maybe, but our traditional stuff has odd times, and it's very interesting, especially if you try to play this with guitars and rhythm section. And we will demonstrate to you some riff-oriented music that actually includes some stuff from our country, and will make a very interesting mix.
Now, you mentioned on stage about the financial troubles that are happening in Greece at the moment. How difficult does that make things for you as a band, the problems the country's going through at the moment?
It's difficult for all people, not just musicians. The main problem is that people are filled with fear, not so much financial. Of course it's there, but people fear all the time, fear of going out, fear of whatever. And so that affects us, and as I said earlier in another interview, there are so much great bands and music in Greece, but there's a great lack of venues and promoters, and
Crisis generally affects everything in our country. We're a small audience. They have no money, not only to buy music, they have no money to do prior needs to cover, and this affects music. This affects generally the relationships in in sales, everything. It's difficult.